Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Miami going up against Phoenix. About to get started here. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And this one is off and running. In the air, right field. And there's one down. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Gets the bunt down the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. Lee moving under this one. One down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Murakami.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 2 on, 2 outs. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Two-count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Yeah. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. Foul ball there. And a superb diving catch. Foul ball. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Bunts it towards the mound. Barehand scoop, but no chance. That's an infield single.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Ball. The 1-0. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Please watch out for foul balls.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air, left field. 1 away. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. So Salvi is set down on strikes. So digging in, Jack Caglione. And the sweeper misses. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Lined into right, and that is that.
Everybody love a comeback. Gotta love a good comeback. They say pressure bust pipes. So what's the win without a comeback?
On to the 3rd inning, digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball popped up. Alonso moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
These hitters look to be pressing at the plate a bit. They're swinging at pitches that are clearly balls, just trying to make something happen. The best approach is that relaxed approach.
2 down, nobody on. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And Luis Severino continues. Here's your 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Dido, the 3rd baseman, Murakami.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the 1st pick in that draft. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of...
Buxton on the run. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Dunn starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and his batting average this season is over 300. Buxton off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Buxton takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is fouled back. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Up the middle, Albies on to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, Adam Dunn. Oh, 1 now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. This one popped up. Severino settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. In the air to left center. Buxton in position. And there's 1 down. Lifted in the air down the left side. And makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Mookie to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
No, that's in.
Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fouled off left side.
Ball.
The next offering misses, and that's ball one. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 14, Jack Caglio.
Swing and a miss as he was late. That one blasted deep to right. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he'll reach second with one away.
All over that one right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And now Ken Griffey Jr. High fly ball, right field, under it. 2 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Move to second, he's picked off. Save, he beats it. And ball one. To the right side, Betts. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Wilyer Abreu. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Buxton under it. And there's one away. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Slings to first in time. Now, here is Ken Griffey Jr. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Munetaka Murakami. Back to work, Luis Severino. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Next for Phoenix, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Man at second. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 1-2 here. Next offering is outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. De La Cruz tags the runner for one. One out man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Right side, and that's just foul. Ball one there. Pickoff move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Move to second. He's picked off. Not in time. He's safe. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a swing and a miss. Softly hit the third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center field. Cedar Rafael. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano. Runner on the move. No throw. He's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one is inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the air out to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Caught, and now a chance to double the runner off second. Knocks down. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. This one in the air center field. Buxton gets under it. He's got it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Andres Jimenez. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And a foul ball.
Ball.
Rafaela should have this one. And there's 2 away. So up next, Jack Caglione. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Now it's second baseman, Mookie Betts. Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting for Miami, the designated hitter, Wilyer.
New arm out of the bullpen, Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Late on that fastball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And it skips in the dirt. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. High fly ball out to center field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 24.
Ken Griffey Jr.
That is upstairs for ball 1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Angel Serpa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing at a ground ball. Betts whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss at a slider. Bounced up the middle. Betts tosses to first, and Albies is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground right side, Betts. Play made, that ends the inning. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
late on that fastball. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Up next for the machine, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Slider right there. Up the middle and a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even ground balls. So a nice job.
Tyler Rogers takes over on the mound.
I can't imagine.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Up the middle. Could be extra bases. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Swings through that. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And now the center fielder, number 25. So they turn things over to the righty, Daniel Palencia. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Buxton on the run. It's a pitch out. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 1-2. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Winning run stands at second. Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Winning run at third. 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. On to extra innings. Now the left fielder, number 22. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Now batting for Miami, the second baseman, Mookie.
First pitch swinging.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 0-2. A bunt, and it's popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. He was late there. Strike one. Carrying well. Out of here. He nails one out to right. And they add a pair. It's 3-1.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Swings through that one. Now nobody on here in the top half of the 10th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out towards right center field. Buxton has a beat on it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher to hit, number 13. And that is out of play. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Late swing fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Gregory Soto on the pitch here, making a move. First pitch running here. O'Neal Cruz getting some more speed on the bases. Swung on, popped up left side.
Infield fly,
Infield fly called there. 2 aboard with 1 out. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And downstairs. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Griffey settles underneath it. 2 away now. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explode.
Runners on the move. In the dirt. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. And no throw. Both runners are safe. Soto is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long